Hi everyone, I just wanted to show this to you. Um, this is a private message that I sent to someone last week on the 22nd. And anyway, I was talking about the Noahide laws. And down here, I mentioned to this friend, I had an image the other day of people, tired bankers dressed in suits carrying their unforgiven sins, burdens around. People dressed in piles of smelly rags and pulling red wagons loaded up with them, the city full of them. And last night I had a dream like I was at a food stand shouting to people about Jesus. Come and get it. And many people walked up really hungry. So this is really unlike me, you know. I'm really kind of a quiet person. But anyway, I call this an image, not really a vision or anything, but it was really pressed upon me, and I saw these people dressed in suits, but and the piles of smelly rags were dirty, and they were just like loaded down with these, but they were tall, lanky, well-dressed bankers. You know, it's kind of like the movie They Live when you put on the glasses and you see something different. So I wasn't surprised. I mean, I was surprised. I remembered what I wrote to this person on January 22nd when I read about the banker deaths. So, London stunned by spate of financial worker deaths. A series of deaths among finance workers, bankers. Two senior American bankers working in London commit suicide. Now, what would drive a person to actually take their own lives? You know, they have all the money in the world. They're living in one of the top cities in the world. They go out for drinks afterwards. They can wear the best clothes, eat in the best restaurants. Only 39 years old. J.P. Morgan bank executive. He 14 hours ago, well, it wasn't 14 hours ago, but this article is, died this morning after he threw himself off the top of the bank's European blah blah blah. American kabuki. Sudden banker deaths in London. So the list of mysterious bankers' deaths is increasing. So I didn't know, but you know, it's almost like having a premonition. And what I think is sometimes we think that these people have it all together, but they don't, you know, and we really need to pray for them because can you imagine feeling that burdened? And that's what I wrote in my little email there, you know, burdens and sins, burdens. And actually, burdens could be considered sins because when you don't give your problems and trust God, then you're you're not letting God do for you what he could do. And Jesus said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light, if I got that right. So we have to pray for all these people that are in these superior sort of or high level elite positions because they are people and they must have a conscience or something. And, you know, they're serving mammon. And that wouldn't be easy, you know. They're really chasing the golden ring, but it's going to strangle them. So Jesus said, sell everything you have and follow me. So these poor guys, all wrapped up in it. And that brings me to, okay, those guys were um, JP Morgan, and here's Jamie Dimon, if you don't know. Jamie Dimon is Chief Executive Officer for JP Morgan. Maybe the guy was angry and jealous that he didn't get a 74% raise to 20 million. Isn't this obscene? This is more money than any person in their lifetime could ever use, or their families. And what's really bizarre is he's like a criminal, you know? Things went wrong and he, like crimes at the bank, and he just brushed it off. Now, what's really weird is this. January 16th, JP Morgan slashes Dimon's bonus by 53%. And here, halves Dimon's bonus to 10.5 million after London. Well, they had some guy that was like, okay, whale trade. Whale trade. The trades were so big they called it whale trades, and they were all wrong. They were evil, wrong, made them lose money. They had to pay fines. But yet, the latest news 4 days ago is that it gets 74% raised to 20 million. So first they were going to have it, make it half of what it was, and then they turn around and raise it. This world is hard to live in, because the real whales that we should be concerned about are these. Whales are dying all over the place. 4 days ago, the same day, Jamie Dimon gets a 73% pay raise to $20 million. There was a report in USA Today about the death toll mounting for whales. All the money in the world can't bring them back, Well, I don't know what to say, but that was a weird sense, a vision, an image. It was just impressed upon me that bankers are carrying around some heavy, heavy, dirty burdens, and all they have to do is, it sounds cliche, but kind of give it all to Jesus and believe and walk away clean. This world is really a crazy place, but Jesus dying for people's sins seems to make sense, because in our actual world here on earth, you have to pay for your whatever you do. Go to court, you have to pay, you have to go to jail, whatever. You get the death penalty, or whoever your judge is. It depends, Maybe if you had a lot of money, you get off scot-free, but might not be that way with the holy God creator in the end. And why take a chance? Because no one knows. You believe by faith and accept the gift of grace and just be done with it. Go on with banking jobs and make 20 million, but don't serve it and love it. Anyway, that's what I think. We just need to pray for them, and I think that was a message to me that these people that I look up to, they make they're all set. They just look like they're all set. They have like fabulous homes and cars and money, and it just can look like, and they laugh. But behind that mask can be a lot of pain. Enough pain to make somebody jump off of a building. And this guy, Jamie Dimon, here, I'll show you his picture. There he is. Do you think he's happy? Well, maybe some of these people have the Nephilim, or the other DNA. Maybe they're not real, but some of them are having a heart and a conscience. It's never too late for you guys. $20 million bonus. Wow. But they're evil. They're evil because they think they're above the law, because they make so much money. And isn't it strange that bankers and banks, they're the biggest buildings in Hong Kong, the most beautiful, biggest buildings. If you see that video I made about the Templar sign, those are the famous buildings by well-known architects, HSBC, China Bank, and it's all because of people putting money in there. Smiling. Yep. 20 million. I think he wants his soul saved. Wouldn't it be great if one of these bankers who makes loads of money just, thought things over and just made it some announcement and just went, this is wrong, it's corrupt, it's full of lying and cheating and stealing, and they just went, I'm giving it all up, I'm becoming a slave of Jesus Christ. Wouldn't that be great? That would be great. Here he is. Lord, I'm yours. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. God bless. And tell people what you know. Tell people what you know, and that God is going to make you more bold. And especially reaching out to people who hadn't thought about what everything is about before. Because it's so obvious what's going on. Human beings are destroying the earth. And just like the Bible said it would. I don't know where the verse is, but it says God will come back to destroy those who destroy the earth. And in Peter it says this earth will be destroyed by fire, and there will be another earth. So think of all the nuclear weapons, nuclear power plants, all of that. This world could easily catch on fire. And they're heating up the ionosphere, and they're sending satellites and lasers. This whole place could ignite. One of these days could ignite. So be ready. God bless everybody. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.